Greetings everyone. So this is going to be our Future Spouse Sunday pick a card reading, and this one is going to be in regards to, or for those, hopefully this will resonate, but for those of you that wonder what to do with your time while you wait for your person, whatever you want to title your life partner as. If you are currently single, you have no one right now, you're not dating, or you're dating, you're tired of the process of dating, and you're just wondering what should you do constructively with your time. What do you do to occupy your mind and your time, keep yourself focused and busy, or what do you do during the season of wait? So this is going to be for you guys, okay? I have 3 piles. I'm going to shuffle each card so you guys can choose which pile will resonate with you. I'm going to use the Divine Goddess messages as your choice of card, or card of choice. All right, so let's see. Divine Spirit, Source God, our divine team, our ancestors who lovingly guide us in this. So I ask that you provide us with the most accurate messages and guidances that will help those who are meant to receive it. Even if it's one message, God, I pray that they take something positive away from this message. Thank you. What card for pile number 1? What is their marker card? Whoa, that card flew out. Okay, so this will be like that main significant card for you. So let's see, pile 2, and I'll show it to you once they're all shuffled. So 2, pile 3, pile 3. Okay. All right, so let's flip them over. Pile 1, opportunity. Pile 2 with gentle, and pile 3 with foresight. Okay, so pile 1, your option is opportunity. Pile 2, your option is gentle, and pile 3, your card is foresight. Okay, give yourself a moment, meditate, reflect, all that good stuff, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Okay. For those of you that were drawn to pile 1 with the opportunity card, this is your reading. The opportunity card says, follow your heart and be open to possibilities. So right now, we're going to get into it. As a disclaimer, you guys, I want you to know that sometimes the messages may kind of go off topic and possibly pick up other things that Spirit wants you to know, because I'm allowing myself to tap into what Spirit wants me to say. So just because the message may kind of go off of the path of love, or what should I do during the wait, it could be something that may be a little bit outside of it, but I have to honor what Spirit is showing me. So some of the messages, like I said, may resonate, some of them may not, or could completely resonate, or it could completely not resonate. That's fine. But yeah, so I feel like there's a significance to doors opening up for you. This is a season of newness. You taking risks, divine risks, things that you're guided to, that are healthy for you, that are positive. You are, maybe you're seeing keys, maybe you're dreaming of keys, but Spirit is saying at this time, like, the biggest focus here, or the biggest guidance that you're going to get from this reading, is to follow your heart and be open to the possibilities that are on the other side for you at this time in your life. There's things that are growing in your life. There's things that are blooming and blossoming in your life. And I'm getting that for some of you, marriage is like right around the corner for you, and it's sooner than you think. So I don't know, maybe you guys are seeing someone potentially, but I don't want to focus too much on a person per se, but there's a possibility, or even though you haven't met anyone special yet, your wait season is not going to be very long, or you're going to be coming out of it very soon if this has been a long journey for you. I feel that once you take some sort of opportunity, it actually may be the path that leads you to your person. Whether it's like a new job, or it seems like it has nothing to do with love at all, or it's just, I feel like as you're taking opportunities, the you know, the good ones, the ones that are divinely meant for you, when you take those opportunities or chances, or you embark on a journey that you're called to, or you get those ideas and you actually implement those ideas, take action on them, start planting the seeds, watering them, like taking some sort of initiative, because that's what this is really about. I don't feel like you're going to be in this wait season as long as you might be expecting, or you're going to be coming out of it quite soon. Okay, so let's tap in. And at the end of the reading, I'm going to pull a card for each pile of a message from your person, their essence, their soul essence. But yeah, if you guys would like to book your own future spouse reading, it's just like a guidance read, you know, to tap in and what spirit wants you to know. I also have another reading, Where Might They Be, which kind of gives you insight if there's any blockages, anything you may need to work on that could be preventing the flow, or yeah, so take these messages as reflective readings. Okay. All right, so for pile number 1, what might they need to do, spirit, that will occupy their time in a healthy way, or to focus on the things that they need to focus on? What is those things? How do they, you know, how and where should they place their focus? And if you guys would like a coaching session as well, you guys, you can also book a reading with me in regards to that, or like, how do I focus on purpose, or, you know, where do I even start to discover purpose, and where am I supposed to place my, you know, my life focus? And, you know, I got you. I would love to help you. So if you guys have any questions about my services, you can always email me. But to book a coaching session, it's going to be on the booking section of my website. On the right hand corner, you would hit that tab and you'll see the booking option. Okay. All right. Let's see. What should pile number 1 be focused on? Thank you. Okay. 3 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. As far as purpose goes, anything with purpose, and it doesn't have to be the only purpose that you have or only way to express your purpose or walk in purpose, but what is the main thing at this season of the wait that spirit, at least for now, Holy Spirit, Divine Source, God, whoa, okay, I'm only going to take 1. You have family, okay. You do have let go at the bottom of the deck, and it feels like it's connected to this 9 of Swords, but I'm going to get into that in a second. So the 3 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 9 of Swords, you have an opportunity coming up to work with some people. Like, it could be working together with friends or family. You guys might start like a business venture together. And I feel like you're up late at night. Maybe you have a lot of ideas, especially if you keep waking up between the hours of 2 to 3 a.m. You might be worried about your future right now, where you spend a lot of nights maybe feeling alone, or feeling like no one understands you. But I get like people around you, like you have, whether you're about to meet soul family, and or this is you kind of sharing certain dreams and ideas that you have. And the reason why you're not able to sleep at certain times, or you keep getting woken up around these hours, is really, I feel like the spirit has messages for you to sit with, to meditate, to reflect. There could be things that you might want to write down, keep note of. You might have the best ideas and visions and creative things that come to you during the time that you're about to wake up or about to go to sleep. And I feel like Spirit's saying to keep a journal, and maybe give it a name, because I'm getting something about like the journal actually having a name, like how people have dream journals, manifestation journals. I would call it like, I don't know, let's say like divine downloads, divine ideas, or I don't know, like open heaven visions or something. I don't know, it doesn't have to be all of that, but you know. what I'm saying, like what I'm getting at. Like it's something that I feel like gives it life to what it is. And I feel it says right here, so loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose. So family and friends are going to be very pivotal when it comes to it's going to be very pivotal to the connections that you form, or a part of your life purpose, where you are either going to work with your family and friends and or come together and build a community with others, and where children and family may be concerned. So right now, Spirit wants you to focus on these things at hand, and it could also be that you're going to have to heal something in regards to your family right now in order for this to come together, or you guys are, you know, doing the healing work. Some of you guys maybe are doing family counseling sessions or therapy sessions in regards to family members, or going through these exercises, let's say like with your therapist, where they give you a homework assignment, if you will, to work with your, you know, work on certain things with your family that you need to heal and release, like maybe telling them, you know, expressing to them how you really feel, how you feel, you know, unsupported sometimes, or what have you. It's like I'm getting a healing around family. So I'm getting that you have an opportunity about to come to you very soon. For some of you, like your attention is already kind of going to be pulled in that direction anyway. And I kind of get this feeling that this wouldn't be the ideal time for you to be in a relationship anyway, because it's like you have a lot to focus on. And I feel like you're about to start something brand new that's going to require a lot of your focus and your time and attention. And what you're creating, cultivating, like I said, it does require participation and teamwork. So just as everyone else is coming together and pulling their weight and putting their grand ideas in, you also have to contribute, and you do have something to contribute, I'm getting. You guys might want to do retreats or something. That could be an idea, that you create something around retreats. So it could be camps. It could be like camps for children or family, or your family starts an organization for some sort of camps or certain type of retreats. So the Three of Pentacles card says, what's the saying? Teamwork makes the spell work. So you guys could be going into something spiritual based that requires teamwork here. Gifted individuals coming together, bringing their ideas. But there's a door that's about to open here. Okay, so they want you to place your focus in this area here. And not so much like worrying about your love life, because I don't feel like your mind will even be too worried about it. It's almost like, not that you're not going to desire it or want it, but the heaviness around it, or the shame around it, or the fear around it, the insecurity, or the pining, you know, about love and relationships, I feel like it's going to kind of balance itself out in a way, because your energy is going to be heavily focused. You guys have a lot of ideas, and maybe you feel like, how do I get all these things together? And you're going to have people that you guys are all going to work together and like flow in energy, and like, okay, this is what I see, and this is what I feel like we can do. And then another person can have an idea and come together. This is what I'm really good at, and then this is what I'm good at, and then I'm also good at this too. And then like everybody comes together with what they have and invest. Okay, you're crossing the bridge, and you're being divinely guided to do so. And I feel like this is going to be something that you and your partner in some kind of way will also participate together. Like they're going to be a part of this too. Or if not, like going into it, then when it's established and this person, you know, you and this person come together, it's like this is going to be a part of it. Okay, so let's get a message from your person, and then we'll call it a read. Okay, all right, let's see, I'm gonna use my good sis Mamina, her Love Confessions Blissful Edition can be found on Etsy. I believe it's still available. Why can't I talk? Sorry. Love Confessions Blissful Edition. Okay, so let's see. Pile number 1. The essence of their divine counterpart. The message that they would like to reveal. What does she need to know? I feel you surround me even when you're not there. Awakening. So your person is aware that they have someone. They may not know you yet. They may not know your face, your name, you know, nothing of a fine detail, but they know that there's someone out there that exists for them. And they do like feel your essence, your energy. And I feel like really that's because like your energies are very close. Okay, like your energies are not far from each other. I feel like you guys are gonna come together sooner than you think. You guys are gonna meet sooner than you think. Okay. All right, so beautiful message, pile number 1. I'm sending you guys much love. If this reading resonated with you, go ahead and give it a like. Share it with someone that you feel like it may also resonate with. And I'll catch you guys soon. Be blessed, be safe, take care, peace. Okay. All right, pile 2. Greetings, pile 2. If you guys were drawn to the Gentle card, this is your reading, okay? So I hope all is well with you guys. This reading is going to tap into where to place your time and your focus. Now, because I'm allowing myself to be open to spirit, I may pick up on things outside of the topic at hand, and I'm just going to allow spirit to speak whatever I need to know at this time. You know, whatever spirit wants me to share with you guys, that's what it's going to be, okay, as well. We're mainly going to focus on like where to healthy placing of your time and energy, where to occupy your time and place your focus. And oftentimes as well, during the process of weight of, you know, the things that we desire, not just romance and things like that, we have to focus on the things that we do have in front of us, and also be grateful and thankful for the things that we do have and things that we can be, you know, putting our focus. There's always something that we can do, and oftentimes it's purpose. Like, you know, where do I want to place my focus this time and at this time, or my purpose? You know, what is it that gives me passion or drive? Let me find out. Like, if it's something that I have been procrastinating on, let's focus on it, because sometimes we might cause a delay in our love life because we're not in alignment with who we're supposed to be, and it's like we're trying to find that outside of ourselves. And that's why we find ourselves in these loops, trying to be fulfilled or find fulfillment in another person, and it never seems to work out that way, right? You have to know who you are, what you want out of life, or at least a start of what gives you passion and joy. Okay, so let's go ahead and tap in. So the card that you chose was Gentle. So at this time, Spirit is saying to be kind to yourself and allow yourself to grow. So there's things that I feel you're still needing to give a little bit more loving and kindness to yourself, loving, kind energy to yourself. And you're at a process where you're growing from where you came from. And it's in a means that I feel like, before I even pull the rest of the cards, in a means that I feel you may not be as receptive as you perceive that you are to love, or in a place, at least in a, and this isn't a bad thing. It's all, you know, it's all about, you know, readiness within yourself. It's not about being perfect. So you could be at a place right now where your energy may be blocked off to love, or it could be not in the healthiest state for the love that you actually are desiring. So you yourself, your true inner self, knows the type of love that you're asking for. If you're asking for a healthy relationship with a partner that's healthy, shows up, is emotionally available, and all those other things, you want to be that partner for them as well, where you're able to reciprocate that and not take away from that. And it's not saying that you won't have your days or your person won't have their days. However, there are certain things that can be a little toxic for a partnership and not fair to the other person. Okay. So let's see what's going on here. I'm going to use the Cozy Witch Tarot, and I'm also going to use the Life Purpose Oracle deck. So let's tap in and see what's up. Pile number 2. If you guys want your own personal future spouse reading, I do offer that. Just kind of tap into the energy surrounding, you know, marriage and where your energy is, and potentially like things that's going on in your connection, whether you know your person yet or not. You know, what is divine source, your divine team wants you to know about that whole energy. Are you guys in alignment and all of that? You know, what's the potential blessing that your union is going to bring? All those things we'll tap into in some more. I also have the Where Might They Be, which taps into, you know, if there's any blockages in your love life that you might need to work on. Is there anything interfering, any assisting, helpful energies, any potential places where you might meet your person? Just things to reflect on, things to potentially work on, things to potentially look forward to. So we're going to tap into all of that. So it can be in your intentions of like your next person that you're going to date, or if you want to see what type of energy you're attracting, that's a good way to ask spirit, like, hey, what type of connection is next coming in for me? And based off of what comes through, you know, if there might be some work, like like I don't want to attract nothing like that, or yeah, I'm in a good space. Or if you're wanting to set the intention around who's my next serious relationship and so on and so forth, or my future spouse, and we'll go into that as well, just the energy around it per se. So those readings are actually linked in the description as well. So all right, pile number 2. Remember, they need to place their focus at this time, occupy their time, have a constructive focus. Thank you, thank you. Ooh, all right, so you have, oh girl, now see. Okay, you got a lot of messages. Okay, the other piles don't get me. It is what it is. I'm just pulling as I'm guided. Okay. I feel like you guys are needing to break away from toxic friends. Maybe some of you guys are working towards releasing that whole, you know, false sisterhood, false brotherhood connections, like people that aren't really for your highest good. Because you got the toxic witches, which is the devil card in this deck. You also have the 4 of Pentacles, you have Justice, you have 7 of Pentacles, and you have the 5 of Pentacles. So I get like your energy, you give a lot to people, and you might have people that are attracted to you that are takers. And I say this with love because energy, I mean, it just is what it is. So if you overextend and you overgive, if you're someone that doesn't have certain boundaries set, you know, that are needed to be set, whatever's of your highest good, you know, as far as the connections that you are worthy of having, and you don't set the tone for that, or maybe you're not aware of the boundaries that aren't, you know, being set, I feel like it attracts users. It attracts a lot of takers and energy vampires, or people that may have an opposite energy from you. And I feel like it's not a thing to blame or shame yourself. It's just to have a better sense of awareness. It's showing you where you might need better boundaries and work, right? Where you need to value yourself more. See the value in what you offer and what you give, how to discern people that are not good for you. That's what you can take from it. And I feel like if you were to have a person come into your life, I don't feel like they would necessarily appreciate these type of people around you or in your guys' life. I feel like they would actually feel very disrespected, offended that they could, you know, think that they could come in and take. Because I kind of feel like, let's use, for example, if you have like someone that you considered a best friend at a time, and this person is always asking for money and they never pay you back, or this person is never there for you when you need them, and you get into a marriage, so your money also becomes your person's money, and your person's money becomes your money. So when this person is taking from you, they're taking from your person, taking from your household, taking from, you know, other things that you guys could be doing in your hard-earned money. And it's like, well, this person is not benefiting you. They're not a healthy friend to you. So they're, you know, they're going to be offended by this. Okay. Family members, same thing. If you have toxic family members where you don't have healthy boundaries, same thing. They're not going to appreciate this dynamic. And I feel like Spirit is kind of teaching you to stand in your power anyway when it comes to these certain types of connections. Now, you have to stick up for yourself as far as telling people no when you need to tell them no. If you don't, you're not obligated to anything or anyone, you know, that is not paying your bills, not your child, not your partner, your mate, or whatever. And it might hurt to say no sometimes, or to set those healthy boundaries, but you have to do that. Okay. And some of you, I will say, like, there could be other toxic things where you wouldn't want these type of people around your partner anyway, like whether they're like catty women or men that, you know, they don't have boundaries. So like if they like somebody or they see something they like, or they might try it, you know, behind your back, trying to, you know, talk to your person, you know, I just get like toxic people with this toxic witch card, like just really like low energy, just foul, you know, not for you. I'm getting gossip and talking about each other behind each other's backs, talking about you behind your back and stuff. I just feel like these type of people, whether you need to get rid of them, because I feel like you would know who this is or who they are if it's more than one person, or if it's like a group of people, or you've been separating yourself from them. You know what this is. You know what's up. All right, let's see what else. You have options, sensitivity, and children. Yeah, you guys, with the gentle card and sensitivity, you guys are very loving individuals, and you feel. So you might associate yourself as an empath, okay? It says you're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. Yeah, you can sense when things are not for you. And I get like, y'all got a little bit of, you know, a tongue on you. So if you were really to be provoked to a certain degree or level, you will pop off. Like, and what I mean by that is, like, you might get to the point where you tell people what it is. Like, you know what? I'm tired of you using me. I'm tired of you, you know, doing this. You haven't really been much of a friend to me, or, you know, you haven't really been, you know, we're family and you do X, Y, and Z, and I don't like the way that you treat people and blah, blah. Like, you might tell, you know, go in. And maybe you don't want to get to that place. And maybe you already have. Some of you guys might be like, you know what? I'm just going to turn my back to this. I'm not putting up with this shit no more. Sayonara. Queen of Swords was at the bottom of the deck. It says, don't you dare lower your voice for anyone. Yo, people ain't playing. Like, right now, this is where your focus needs to be. Okay. Some of you guys are kind of looking at different career paths. I feel like you guys are very skilled and gifted at different things. You guys could be good at graphic design, or something with like really good with computers or graphics. Maybe vlogging. Could also be like, yeah, you might set up websites for people, or you could be someone that's really good at video editing, audio work. Some of you guys could also be good with writing. Maybe you're planning on writing something, writing a book. Yeah, I feel like you guys are walking away from something. Spirit is trying to get you away from the people that are not for you. Okay, you're going through a transition. I also feel like mean girl energy at work too for some of you. The Seven of Pentacles says nurture what you have and see how it grows. Like, you have gifts. Some of you guys could be plant moms or dads, or you guys could be good with herbs and, you know, plants and things like that. Maybe curating your own herbs and herbal blends, maybe for teas, or herbal cigarettes, or something with hair or cosmetics, skincare. I'm just getting like, you guys have a lot of opportunities or gifts and talents that you guys could cultivate from, and maybe focus on a couple at a time, or just put all of your expertise out there and help who you know, or come across who you need to help, and, you know, build financially for yourself. Because I feel your energy is very depleted. and you're trying to build it right back up. Your life purpose involves helping and teaching and healing children. So you guys have a beautiful spirit about you. Animals and children may especially be drawn to you. I feel like some of you guys could be Libras, seeing with the justice scale here with the justice card, and the options card is also has a scale. So you guys could have Libra in your chart, or you're a your North Node is in Libra. So the options card says, consider the career possibilities that are open to you. So you have a lot that you can place your focus on, but mainly right now it's like healthy boundaries, separating from who you need to separate from, or keep your distance if you have been keeping your distance. So the toxic witch card says, be cautious of those who take more than they give. The Four of Pentacles says, treat yourself to something shiny every now and again. So appreciate yourself. I feel like you appreciate and give to everybody else, and sometimes you forget forget you. And justice, it says, stick to the truth and everything will turn out just fine. So it doesn't matter. Like sometimes it might feel lonely to separate and distance yourself from who you need to, but that peace is everything. That peace is something you can't buy. Might seem boring sometimes and not be, because there might be good things that you can take from these connections, but overall, if you really sit with it, it's like you feel a sense of fresh air when you distance yourself from the toxicity. Okay. Seven of Pentacles, nurture what you have and see how it grows. Five of Pentacles, nothing is ever as hopeless as it seems. Okay, exactly. All right, so what I'm going to do is pull a card from my sis Mamina, her Love Confessions Blissful Edition deck. I believe it's still available on her Etsy, along with other decks that she creates. I have a few of her decks already, but yeah, go ahead and check out her decks that she has on Etsy. So Love Confessions Blissful Edition if you're interested. So let's go ahead and tap in and see what your divine life partner's messages, future spouse's messages to you. You don't have to know who they are. They don't have to know who you are yet. Just the essence of them. Thank you. All right, so you have, as a fragrance that belongs to the person of a divine counterpart, it works like an aphrodisiac. The soul scent. Okay, so this is the soul scent card, a fragrance that belongs to the person of a divine counterpart. So I feel like you guys are going to be very drawn to each other's smell and scent, and like, even if you guys feel like, oh my God, I just came from the gym, or they just came from the gym, it's like you're very drawn to their natural scent and the smell of their hair, or they're just wanting to be near them and close to them. And also I feel like their essence, their soul essence, not just like a physical thing, but like the energy that they exude is very alluring and pulling. Like they have like a very powerful energy, not like so much sexual and all of that, and like a chemistry, or it's not lustful. It feels like a person that is very powerful and you can't deny them. Like this person is something significant, someone special, someone that has that thing about them that separates them from every person. Like they have something very special. That's the energy that I get from you and your person, and their energy towards you, whether they know you yet or not. It's like that's the energy that you guys share. Okay, so that was your reading. If this really genuinely was helpful to you guys, go ahead and give it a little like. I appreciate it. Share it with someone you feel like it may bless and benefit as well. And I thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget, if you guys would like to book a reading with me or a coaching session, where you want to place your focus or life purpose, or where do I even start with that? How do I, focus on new things or change or implement or start, or how do I stay focused? Whatever you feel like you need help with, you guys can get a coaching session with me. It's located on my booking tab on my website. If you guys have questions, just email me and I would be happy to help you. So be blessed, you guys. Take care of yourselves until the next reading. Peace. Greetings, pile number 3. Last but not least, if you guys were drawn to the Foresight Oracle card, this is your reading. So yeah, this reading is going to tap into, as in the beginning of the video, where can you place your focus, or where should you place your focus, where it matters and counts, and where you're constructive and have a healthy focus right now as you wait. Maybe also, your purpose, because purpose is everything, and you want to you want to be engulfed in doing the things and living your life as you're called to and meant to. Your purpose also helps you align with the people that are meant for you in your life. So you don't want to stagnate yourself or focus on things too much outside of yourself as something to fulfill you. When you have a purpose, you have a call, you are someone that has something to contribute to this world, you have passions, you have gifts, and it's like, why not focus on that and the connections that you already have in your life and be grateful for what you do have right now, right? So I'm going to tap into all of that. So your foresight card, it says you are being shown a glimpse of your future. So some of you guys already know where you need to place your focus. You may know a little bit of details, like, I know that I should be doing this right now, and my person, you know, when the time is right, they'll come. Or there's like a specific, you have a inner knowing of how things are going to align for you. And you may not have all the fine details, but you have a pretty good sense of what is going on and maybe where you're growing or where you feel like you are, you know, probably need to grow or nurture more. So let's tap in and see. I'm going to use the Cozy Witch Tarot, the Life Purpose Oracle, and as a message from your divine person, life partner, I'm going to use my sister Mamina's Love Confessions Blissful Edition deck. All right, so let's tap in and see. Pile number 3. Where is their energy focus needing to be? Where can they have constructive focus? Enjoy where they are while they wait. Okay. If you guys are interested in a future spouse reading with me, I do have that linked in the bio. You guys can book that reading on my website. And I also have a Where Might They Be reading, which focuses on your intention of like what type of relationship you're looking for next. Like if you want to know who's my next, you know, person I'm going to date, or my next serious relationship, or my future partner, like what's going on with that, like where's the blockages and potential things maybe we need to work on, where are you guys at with one another, like how might you meet, and all those good things. And it also helps you to reflect on maybe what you need to work on, or your point of attraction. Is it healthy? Like the person that's coming in, is it a healthy energy? So whatever your intentions are, like what type of partnership you're looking for, just make it known and we'll tap in. Okay. All right. So pile 3, Divine Spirit. Thank you. Some of these might be in reverse. Okay. So that one was definitely in reverse. This one's sticking out. Okay. Bottom of the deck, 2 of Cups. Okay. If you're watching this before spring, or not spring, sorry, if you're watching this before like fall or autumn season, there could be something significant in your love life happening during that time. But I don't want to put timing on it, but it's potentially around the time where it's like, it smells like pumpkin, it smells like fall, it smells, you know that scent, that time around Halloween and Thanksgiving. All right, let's see what's up. Life purpose focus. And life purpose doesn't have to be just like one means of how you manifest your purpose. It could be so many colorful ways that you can walk in your purpose. But while you wait, let's see one of the purposes, or maybe more. Okay, so one card came out. All right, so you have the 7 of Swords in reverse. So I feel like you guys are, like I said, you're clear. You see something clear. You're not in this illusion about it. You're not lying to yourself about certain things maybe that you need to focus on. You're just trying to figure out how maybe to move forward on some things. With the 2 of Wands here, the Knight of Pentacles, you know that it requires patience. I don't see you guys being the most in a rush. It's like you kind of know that you have a person, you know, whether you know them yet or not. I feel like the biggest thing around this is you know that you have someone. You know there's a person out there for you. You don't have to know who they are, what they look like, what's their name and all of that. But you know that there's someone out there for you, and you feel called to move forward in a certain direction right now. It's like something that's calling for your attention. I feel like you guys are seers. You guys may be what you call a psychics. You know that you have the gift of sight. Okay, so you guys could see there's a plan or there's a path ahead of you, You might be taking your time with this, but you know that whatever essentially that you're called to, it's going to be a process, and it's going to take its time, or it has been taking its time, but you are taking the steps that you are needing to take, or you feel like you're in this period of, okay, I know that this is the direction that I need to go in. I'm just waiting for the right time or the right energy, or yeah, maybe you're trying to sort that out right now. Because you are being called to a specific like energy path right now. Like there's something that you're called to. And whatever it is that you're bringing forth, it is going to be fruitful. You have speaker. Your life purpose involves your skill of orientation. So you guys are someone that has a voice, that you utilize your voice in a way that maybe you guys are a visionary. You guys could be prophetic speakers. You might talk about future events or plans and solutions, innovations. Some of you guys know it's like it's a path mapped out when you feel like this might be bigger than what you perceive. So it's like, I know that this type of thing is not going to happen overnight, but when I need to be ready, I'm going to be ready. So it's like, you know that there's something big here. So you're not tripping about your person because you know that that's already taken care of, or maybe you know the plan connected to your person, you know, so it's like you're good. Like you're not tripping off of that right now. Because there's something about like, you know, and I feel okay to tell this group that possibly something between you and your person could be brewing around August. Or why do I keep saying that? Maybe, I don't know. I keep saying like spring and shit in August, but what I'm really trying to say is autumn and fall season with the pumpkin spice and the pumpkin patches and all of that. That feels like harvest season. And it doesn't have to be around the same year that you're watching this, but I'm getting something with that time. And maybe pumpkins are significant. Maybe you smell, you know, maybe the smell of pumpkins is like a prophetic heads up that something is coming into play, or fall is coming. I feel like there's a smell. Like you guys could be, yeah, you guys have spiritual gifts. You are either or clairvoyant and clairsentient. So you could smell and see. It's like your prophetic abilities, like you know that there's someone around, or someone's coming, or because this is so strange, but I can resonate with that part because sometimes I'll smell like people's perfumes and colognes, and I'll know that someone's, you know, coming, like it's a heads up that someone's coming into my experience, or I'm about to hear from them or something like that, good or bad. I can sense it. And then certain seasons, I can smell the season, and I feel like that spirit giving me a heads up that something significant will take place around that season. So some of you guys might have that gift where you sense and you smell things before it happens. Or you can smell a person's energy before they come to you, whether you know these people personally or not. It's like a heads up. So there's something on the horizon. It's like you sense it and you're trying to prepare yourself to be ready to walk forward, walk towards this. Yeah, it's something that is igniting, something that you feel purposeful and called to, and you feel like it's going to come a time where you're going to step into it and you're not in a rush, because you know that this sort of thing has to be divinely aligned. You know, your steps have to be divinely ordered. Like you're not just going to brush and rush into something. Okay, so the Seven of Swords, it says, are your actions really as selfless as you think? And it's in reverse. So you know that whatever you're doing is a selfless act, and it's something that you take seriously. So whatever this is, like, you know that your voice, you have to use your voice wisely. Two of Wands says your decisions decide your future here, nothing else. Knight of Pentacles says slowly but surely you're going places, and you know that. You know this. The Three of Wands, put yourself out there and you will be rewarded one way or another. You know when it's your time, it's your time. It's like, you know this. You know that it's going to come a season and you're going to be ready. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and pull a card from your person's essence and energy, whether you know them yet or not, doesn't matter. Just the true essence of whomever your future spouse is to be. Okay? Not necessarily a specific person in mind. They may not be your person. So we're just tapping into the true essence of whoever your person is and their message. Holy Spirit, Source Guide for pile number 3. Okay. Divine commitment, the soul's cosmic marriage to each other. So your person is already committed to you. Like, they may be celibate. I don't like using that word because it's really abstinence. Celibacy means you're vowing to never have sex or ever get married or whatever, or date. And that's not what it is, because that's not your forever stance. And I don't feel like that's your person's forever stance. So your person could be abstinent. They could be abstaining, or they may be like, if I'm not dating, seriously dating, because I'm tired of like playing around, or I'm not just dating to hook up, like I'm dating to marry. I'm ready to settle down. So if I'm going to get to know and court someone, I want to make sure that they're the right person. And if I feel like they're not, I'm going to, you know, cut that situation off respectfully. I'm not going to sleep with the person until I'm married, or until I feel like I've met the person that I know that I want to spend the rest of my life with. There's some sort of stance where they are committing to their person. Like, they want their person. They want their one. They don't want to play around. They don't want to mess around. They don't want to give their heart to someone that's not for them. They don't want to waste their time. They don't want to waste other people's time. Like, they're in a serious stance. They want their person. They're ready. They have already married you in their hearts, and they don't even have to know who you are yet. Okay? They may not even, you know, they don't have to know your face or your name, where you're at, none of that. They just know that you exist, and they're keeping their heart safe, holding space for their one. Okay? So we're going to leave it at that, pile number 3. If this reading genuinely resonated with you, bless you. You guys can go ahead and give it a like, share it with someone you feel like it may also resonate with. If you guys like these readings, would like to see more, show some love, subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that. And as always, much love. Y'all be blessed, be safe, take care. Peace.